Okay, so moms out there who are completely overwhelmed with the amount of baby products out there on the market today, I am here to tell you it's going to be okay. I know it is extremely overwhelming. I know that you can go completely off the deep end and just purchase so many baby products that you feel are going to help you in your day-to-day life and then soon find out that you just wasted money because you're not using it. So I'm going to, in this video, kind of give you a short 101 of what I looked for when buying baby products. But another thing, this is coming from somebody who actually did go off the deep end also at the same time and over-purchased baby products because I thought that it was going to be beneficial and it was going to help me in raising my child. Soon finding out wasn't worth it. Luckily, I'm a good shopper, so I didn't spend that much money. I probably saved about $1,500 all in all in purchasing baby products because a lot of them that I purchased were off Craigslist, which utilize Craigslist. I'll get to that later. But don't be overwhelmed. When it comes to buying a baby product, there are some things that you really need to look into. First thing you need to really look into is kind of set a budget for yourself of what you kind of want to spend on baby products, and then pick out what you feel you are going to utilize the most so that you can actually make those your investment pieces and the other things you're not spending a ton of money on also. So for example, say I only wanted to spend $1,000 on baby products in total. So what was most important to me was my stroller, because I'm so active and I wanted an all-terrain stroller and I wanted something that I could use for child 1 and child 2. Also, I wanted to make sure that I purchased a stroller that if I did have my second one really close together and still needed a double stroller, that I was able to get a good value by selling my stroller to go towards my next stroller. So make sure it kind of has that resale value for you so you're able to utilize that later with 2 or 3 or 4, however many kids you plan on having. So I took my $400 of my budget and I spent that on my stroller because it was most important to me. Then my swing, I wanted one, but you'll come to find out with babies that they choose what they like. And some like swings, some don't. Some like bouncers, some don't. Some just want to be put on the ground and just left alone on a playmat. And you're not going to know this until later. So that's why I really recommend not putting a lot of money into the smaller items like swings and bouncers and things like that. Fortunately for me, the swing that I wanted was the Bright Starts Ingenuity. I'm a big fan of that collection, and I'll tell you why in a different video. But I actually was driving to Costco one day, and a little grandmother was putting the swing that I wanted with the bouncer, with the free sign, out on the road. And so I pulled over, I asked her about it, and she said, oh, my grandson used it like 3 or 4 times. We thought he'd be over more, so we wanted to be able to, accommodate my family, but, it wasn't really used, and we have no need for it, so I got it for free, which was awesome, and that doesn't happen to all people. But I can tell you that when I was pricing them out on Craigslist, they're normally $129.99 for a full-size swing for the Ingenuity collection, which is well worth it. But I found it on Craigslist also for around $50 to $75, which saves you money, and like I said, they're hardly ever used when you go purchase baby products used. So budgeted $50 for that swing, which luckily my son loved it. Then I budgeted about $25, $20 in for a bouncer. They're about 60 to 70 new. Some you can find a little bit cheaper, but you can get them off Craigslist for about $25. You can take everything off, you can wash it. Good way to go. Utilize used baby products. And so that really freed up my budget for other things. I knew I wanted a bouncer. When you come to buying like the jumperoos, the bigger bouncers, one thing that you need to know is that you really don't need that when your baby is born. My son really didn't start using it and getting interested in it until about 4 to 5 months. I bought it when he was 3 months old, which how I came to the conclusion. I knew I wanted a Jumperoo by Fisher-Price. I found a $10 coupon on. I had a couple baby products to return, so I returned them and got my Jumperoo for like $34 or something like that. And they're normally about, $70 to $100. Craigslist is another good thing to utilize for that. So you don't have to have everything right away. Really look at the age group that it's going to accommodate before purchasing it, because things that you can do to save money is when he grows out of the swing and he wants to go into the Jumperoo now, you can sell that swing on Craigslist for $70, $50, $70, and then use that money to purchase your next baby products. It really helps you to be thrifty. If you have a lot of money and you can just go out there and purchase whatever you want, great. I wasn't one of those people. So I had to really research and really make sure I didn't go off the deep end with spending money. I went off the deep end with getting baby products, but I didn't go off the deep end with spending money. Another thing, really read the reviews on a baby product before you purchase it, because you're going to come to find out what works for you didn't work for other people, and what works for other people doesn't work for you. So really read the pluses and the negatives in every baby product, because all of them have pluses and negatives. There are no perfect baby products out there on the market. So just make sure that you are getting something that has the settings, the practicability, and things that are going to help you and your baby, nobody else, you and your baby, in your everyday, day-to-day life. Make sure it's about you. It doesn't have to be about anybody else. That was my biggest thing. I got lots of recommendations from people of what worked for them. I tried them. They didn't work for me. I took them back. Don't be afraid to take back baby products. Make sure you keep receipts and you keep boxes for at least the first 30 to 60 days after you buy a baby product, because there is a chance that you're not going to like it. Secondly, do not buy a baby product because it's cute. Really make sure that when you're purchasing a baby product that you find the product that you like, the brand that you like the most, and then go off the collection. Don't go off the collection and then be disappointed when you get it home and it's not what you wanted. So, in another video that I'm going to make, I will tell you what products I purchased, what products I truly invested money in and were beneficial to me, and so that you can kind of see how I made it work. And I will tell you my good purchases and my bad purchases in two separate videos so that you can see those also. So I hope this helps some of you. Don't feel like you have to have everything. Back in the day, they had nothing, and we grew up great. So, well, most of us. But your baby does not need everything to be a happy baby. Your baby needs you to be a happy baby. So being a good mom, being somebody who cares about their child, and showing your child love and affection is just, that's what your child needs. So the baby products are just kind of a bonus to help you get through your day. But for them, they don't really need it. So Baby Products 101, and I will do reviews on my purchases, my Bob stroller, and things like that. All right. Thank you.